really weird. Oh my god, it's a fez. This is so cool. Wait, fezes are cool. That was it. What? So that's what would have happened if Sally Sparrow wouldn't have listened. I've always wondered. What? How did you know about this? This fell out of the look at it. Move to the left. What? Fine. You didn't see it. How was I supposed to know something was gonna come towards you? Okay. How is this possible? Who cares? We have free Doctor Who stuff. I mean, we can just show Bria. Yeah, but how did this happen? Where did it come from? I mean, come on, it's just like out of a Stephen Moffat episode. I mean, it's not just luck. How did they know we were gonna be here? Well, I mean, they don't really have to know that we'd be here. It's just that somebody was gonna be here. That or... You mean they threw it by accident? I don't think so. Do you think this could be the real thing? How could it be? But I don't know. What do we do now? Well, I don't know about you, but I have a lot of homework. I mean, I still have to make my note card for physics, then finish all the homework for math, and how about we just take them home and then bring them back from school? I don't know, over them at lunch or something. Yeah. So then who takes what? It just looks better on you. I agree with that. But I'm taking the screwdriver and the note. Are you still mad about that? Maybe. Well, you didn't see it, okay? So, I mean, it could have... Okay, whatever. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. See ya. Bye.
Hey, what are you guys looking at?
Oh, it's just a prop from a show we like.
Reminds me of something I had once before I lost it.
Really? What happened?
Well, one day I had it and the next I didn't. I guess maybe I dropped it. Can I see yours? I don't think so. It's similar to mine, but I believe it's a newer model. If the show you referred to is Doctor Who, I was a fan of the classic series. Anyway, mine had a J for Jonathan etched on the handle. I can't read that letter, but it's not a J unless it's a backwards J. Of course, it's yours, not mine. Sorry to have bothered.
What was that about? I was gonna say something. I noticed, but I thought we needed to be farther away. Why? Don't you think Mr. Taylor was acting just a little strange? He thought our screwdriver was his. He must suspect that this isn't ours. Put it together. How? He must have seen how surprised we were when he mentioned the mark. I mean, who doesn't know their own mark? Yeah, how did you not see that? I'm sorry, I had as much homework as you did last night, and I did not have enough time to study the unidentified thrown object we found in the park after school yesterday. Fine. What did the mark say? Okay, Mr. Taylor is right. It isn't a J, but it looks like a backwards J, maybe? So, like a messed up I, and upside down T, maybe a curvy L. Maybe an L for Lompoc, maybe, but come on now, that's kind of obvious for the doctor. Oh, so this is the doctor's doing? When I asked you if this was real, you weren't sure. Well, it's pretty far-fetched. I mean, a beloved TV show comes true for two teenagers. I feel like I'm living in a fan fiction. But it does explain some things, like why Mr. Taylor never ages, or why he lapses into silence to download information to the mothership all of a sudden. That's not even a doctor thing. One of his students made that up as a joke. It could be part of his new persona after regeneration. I mean, he obviously doesn't look like Matt Smith anymore. Look like? This is assuming the doctor is real. Yeah, but that doesn't mean the show is real. It's all we have to go on. I still don't think Mr. Taylor's the doctor. How come? Well, for one, he said the screwdriver wasn't his, and he ages. Plus, he has a human wife, 2 human kids. I mean, he's been here at LHS for a really long time. I mean, he's been here for like 10 years. He might be lying about the screwdriver. I mean, I've seen those old yearbooks. He doesn't seem to age, and his family might not be human, or might not know he isn't. But we don't know how long the doctor's been here. Why would he lie about the screwdriver if he went through the trouble of giving it to us the way he did? I mean, he probably doesn't even look the same years ago. I have proof. Oh, so now we're suspecting there's a family of Time Lords living in Lompoc, or that the doctor's even been here long enough to set up a cover family. I mean, Mr. Taylor isn't even from here. Okay, fine, but you're the one that still thinks that the letter L is for Lompoc. Well, it is convenient that the 2 people who found it are from LHS. Not in Lompoc. Can we just go look somewhere else? Like where? Well, we can go to Mr. Brooks. He might know something about the screwdriver. He doesn't seem to age. Plus, his classroom's like right there. Fine.
No, we can't kick Batman off the space station. He owns the space station. I understand that he betrayed the League's trust, but... And that's why I'll be late getting home tonight, honey. Sorry about that. Gotta go. Love you. Bye. Can I help you, ladies?
Yeah, why haven't you told us you're Superman?
Superman? What makes you have that idea?
From the phone conversation we just heard?
You're listening to my phone conversation? It's not very polite, ladies.
Yeah, sorry, we really couldn't help it.
You can always help it, Elizabeth.
Whoa, deep.
Did you want something?
Well, we wanted to ask you if you recognize this, but now we don't really need to.
Why is that?
Well, if you're Superman, then you're probably not the doctor.
I already told you. I'm not Superman. That's absolutely ridiculous and impossible.
Oh, you never really said.
Well, I'm not.
You really don't like lying, do you? Because no offense, you're no good at it.
No, I don't.
So you admit it, you are Superman. Jeez, Natalie, he doesn't want everyone to know, but maybe you can still help us?
I'll do what I can.
Maybe with your powers you can tell us anything about it?
Well, the casing's definitely metal, but not native to Earth. Other than that, I'm not sure what it is.
But you're not from Earth, you're from Krypton.
Yeah, but I came here when I was a baby, and so I don't remember much of anything from Krypton.
Dang, Natalie. But do you know if Gallifrey is near Krypton?
Gallifrey?
Yeah, you know, Time Lords.
Never heard of it.
Anyway, can you tell us anything else about the screwdriver?
Well, there seems to be a piece of small fiber stuck in here, and it seems to come from a white lab coat.
Mr. Wilson wears a white lab coat! Thanks. Thanks, Clark!
It's Mr. Brooks!
Whatever!
It's completely terrifying, but it's so exciting. You said I was brilliant and I could change the world. So many places I've been, there's so much more to see. We got galaxies and planets and moons, and an awful lot of running to do. It's completely terrifying, but it's so exciting. You said I was brilliant and I could change the world. So many places I've been, there's so much more to see.
Why are we doing this? I need to work out, man.
So strong acids, 100% dissociation equals 100% ionization. Strong electrolyte equals electrolyte used in homeostatic processes, neurological degradation.
He's even got the techno babble down.
Oh, hey there, Liz. Natalie, I didn't see you there. Is there something I can help you with?
Actually, we have something of yours.
Well, that's great. I didn't even know I lost something.
Trust me, you would have missed this eventually.
It's not here.
What do you mean it's not there? It has to be there. You put it there.
Well, it's not.
Is there something wrong, girls? What is it that you wanted to show me?
Can you hold on a second? I think we misplaced it.
Sure, no problem.
Do you think you dropped it during an awful lot of running?
No, I put it in my backpack so it wouldn't drop.
Do you think Mr. Brooks or Mr. Taylor has it?
Mr. Taylor doesn't have it because we had it in Mr. Brooks' class, and Mr. Brooks doesn't have it because I remember putting it in my backpack.
Maybe your backpack has a hole in it.
It doesn't.
Well, check! What is it? What are you doing? You already checked. It was there the whole time?
Liz, what? It wasn't in Mr. Wilson's room. You saw me rummage through my backpack.
Well, it's there now.
Obviously.
But how is that possible? If we didn't drop it and no one took it.
Then why couldn't we find it in the classroom? It was there, we just couldn't see it.
So it was hidden from us, like maybe a perception filter?
What, now you're gonna find Doctor Who explanations for everything that happens to us?
Well, when it comes to his stuff, yeah, it could happen.
Then why didn't Mr. Brooks see it with the supervision?
Why didn't he see a perception filter? That's like looking for your blind spot.
But we saw it fine now and before. If there is a filter, it only kicked in when we were in Mr. Wilson's room.
So maybe the filter isn't on the screwdriver. Maybe it's in the room.
Like a field? Is that possible?
Well, it'd be just like concealing an object, except the object's a building.
So if there is a perception filter around the classroom, then that means Mr. Wilson is the doctor. But that's a big if.
Let's test it out. We go back inside the classroom. If the screwdriver is gone, then we have our man.
And then what?
Well, he did send it to us. He must have wanted us to find it.
So we just turn around and give it right back to him?
Why else would he leave us clues?
Clues? The only reason we've gone this far is because our history teacher happens to be super human.
And you don't think the doctor knew about him? That's a pretty big thing to hide. And no offense, but Brooks isn't very gifted in subterfuge.
Fine, let's go inside. It's too late to turn back now. We've come this far.
Hello again, girls. Is everything all right? Did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, we did. Here it is.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Last time I had it in my backpack, so I didn't know when it disappeared. But this time I walked in with it in my hand to see what would happen.
So why don't you turn off the perception filter so you can see the screwdriver, Doctor?
Okay. Thank you.
How'd you do that?
Well, ever since the library.
You dropped the act quickly.
Well, I thought, what's the point of drawing it out? I wanted my screwdriver back, so I'd be silly to send you away. That reminds me, did you guys find anything else?
Well, we found Fez.
Ah, yes, the fez. May I have it, please?
Well, we just figured you'd be more excited to get the screwdriver.
Well, the screwdriver is great, but the fez is cool.
Yes!
Your catchphrase has changed with regenerations.
Well, I'm still getting used to a new persona. So for right now, I'm using material from the old ones.
What happened that made you regenerate?
Why do you think I'm in Lompoc? I'm in hiding.
Then why do you still have all your Time Lord knowledge?
Why wouldn't I?
Last time you stored all your alien stuff in a fob watch that concealed your whereabouts from your enemies.
And we all know how well that turned out. I'm rubbish as a human.
So the show is real.
I'll leave that up to you. But this time around, I thought I'd keep my head, so I had something to use against.
But if you're fighting something, why'd you send us a screwdriver?
I activated a perception filter
I knew it!
on my person so that if I was captured, the enemy wouldn't be able to find my sonic screwdriver. Plus, I dropped it, and it's useless if I can't see it. So I could retrieve it once the fighting was over.
Why'd you drop it on us?
You looked promising.
And the wild goose chase?
Well, there was a chance you could get back to me before I could find you. So, there was that, and it was a test.
I knew it!
For what?
To see if you have what it takes. The fighting isn't over yet.
What do you need us to do?